Hello guys, welcome to another Total War Attila, the last Roman faction overview. In this video I will be discussing the Ostrogothic Kingdom, playable in both the last Roman campaign and custom battles. It does not replace the Ostrogoths in battle, you can now play as both factions. I will first go over the campaign gameplay and mechanics of the Ostrogothic Kingdom, and we will be taking a look at the units in battle after that. The Ostrogothic Kingdom starts out as the most powerful nation in the last Roman campaign, strength rank 1. Throughout the years, the Ostrogoths have invaded the Western Empire and managed to get a good chunk of the map by the time of the last Roman campaign. Under the lead of Attila, the Ostrogoths need to make sure that no Roman sets foot on Italian lands again. The Inheritors of Empire trait grants the Ostrogoths a unique playstyle. Impatience gives them plus 10 morale for 5 turns after each battle victory. They are also able to occupy settlements without any public order penalties, which is amazing. Just like the Roman expedition faction, they are also able to reform the Western Empire when they control 40 or more regions. The Ostrogoths have an impressive piece of land. They control 33 settlements at the start, Ravenna being the capital. The Ostrogothic Empire is really similar to the size of modern day Italy, except for the fact that they do not control Sardinia and Corsica. They begin the game with 5 medium-sized armies, however these are already composed of some pretty good units. Besides these armies, they start out with a fleet, Vavilok the dignitary and Antirus the spy. The Ostrogoths start out completely in the middle of the map, however they are not at war with anyone at the start. To the north lies the mighty Frankish and Burgundian kingdoms. They are very unfriendly towards the Ostrogoths and should not be trusted. In Iberia in the west, the Visigoths prosper. They are very friendly, starting out with trade, a non-aggression pact and military access. In the east lives Justinian with what is left of his Roman Empire. Only a small piece is included, however they are still very powerful, controlling a lot of armies in the beginning of the game. In the south lies the Vandalic Kingdom. Relations are average, but they are troubled by the advancing Roman expedition. A good early game target to gain experience and new lands is Corsica and the island of Sardinia. The minor faction who lives there, Sardinia, is weak and shouldn't be that difficult to take out. You can ally with any faction as the Ostrogoths, except for the Romans, you can only declare war on them. If we take a look on at the family tree, you can see that just like the Romans, the Ostrogoths only have their faction leader Attila in the family tree with his wife. They also have a ton of other characters divided between other nobles and candidates. Just like I mentioned in the video about the expedition, I don't know how the politics system works in this campaign yet, I just haven't played enough to find out. Something which is quite special are the buildings of the Ostrogoths in the Grand Campaign. These were 100% barbarian. In this one you can easily see that the Ostrogoths started taking ideas from the Romans, as most of their buildings are now from the Roman brand. There are still a couple of barbarian ones in there as well to make it a bit different, but most of them are Roman. The same goes for the technology tree, a mix between barbarian and Roman to really give them a unique playstyle. The financial starting situation of the Ostrogoths is decent but worrying. They start out with a lot of money, 7k, however their income is only 400 talents each turn. Food is also quite low, starting at 26. A good thing is that you do not start out at war, so you can easily disband a couple of units. The starting armies are spread throughout the regions, and that fact combined with the sea, the defensive position of the sea, makes Italia very hard to invade, which gives the Ostrogoths a very defensive and good position. That's why I would say that the Ostrogoths have one of the best starting positions in this campaign. Something that got my attention is the fact that it looks like you're not able to raise settlements in this campaign. You're not able to burn your own settlements as well, which is an interesting change from the Grand Campaign. You're only able to occupy, loot and sack as the Ostrogothic Kingdom. Once you hit 40 settlements, which is pretty quick for the Ostrogoths, you're able to reform the Western Roman Empire and you can invite other nations to join your new empire. The victory conditions for the Ostrogoths are pretty diverse. The main targets to win are in Gaul and in Greece. This means that you need to kill off both the Romans and the Franks to be able to win this campaign. This makes the campaign kind of challenging even though you start out with such a powerful position. Things can get harder instantly when enemies start declaring war on you. They can be found on all sides. As said, the Ostrogothic Kingdom is also playable in custom battles and has a completely revamped Gothic roster. This means that you're able to play with both the Ostrogoths and the Ostrogothic Kingdom in battles. While the normal Ostrogoths are focused on barbarian warfare, the Ostrogothic Kingdom has taken over ideas from the Romans. I will quickly go over their units and playstyle. All these units are available in battles and the last Roman campaign. They only have access to one general unit, which are the comas. They also have access to a good mix of spear infantry, being able to bring spear milites comitatenses, domestici and spear veterans to the field. All these units have great armor combined with an average attack. They are still able to bring their pike units from the Grand Campaign as well, in the form of Gothic pikemen and elite Ostrogothic pikemen, who are pretty powerful pike units. Their assortment of melee infantry is small but decent. Milites comitatenses and veterans are units with great attack, but they are lacking defense. Uvenes is the only X unit available, giving the Ostrogoths more killing power. The missile units have been replaced with the Roman ones. They're now only able to bring Sagittarii, Ballistarii and Javelins to the field. Last but not least, the Ostrogoths have average cavalry in the form of Scolai, noble horsemen and noble Gothic lancers. Overall, I would say that the Ostrogothic Kingdom isn't that great in multiplayer. You'll probably get destroyed by some other factions who are just better. It is cool that they are way different than the normal Ostrogoths though, which provides a cool, refreshing experience in the campaign. Overall, I find the Ostrogoths a very unique and enjoyable faction in the last Roman campaign, and it's probably my favorite barbarian one. Hope you enjoyed this faction overview. You can click the screen right now if you want to check out other videos about the last Roman DLC. Thanks for watching and I'll hopefully see you all next time.